Today on Give Me Shelter, Dr. McKim tries to save a kitten that was hit by a car, but will an alternative medical treatment prove effective?
It's really disturbing to think he may not make it.
In an effort to raise awareness about animal welfare, Caroline goes on the news and radio, but her visits don't run as smoothly as she planned.
I know what I want to talk about, but I don't know exactly what they're going to ask me.
After an abandoned cat shows up at Pet Helper's doorstep, the staff encounters a dangerous intake. Dr. McKim and her staff are working on an injured kitten that was found on the side of the road.
Marmalade came in from a Good Samaritan who found him on the side of the road. He was unable to use his rear limbs. He assumed he had been hit by a car. When he originally came in, he had some movement in his back legs, but he couldn't place his feet. Now he's dragging his legs behind him. So we're pretty concerned about where he's going neurologically. Obviously, a kitty that can't walk is not going to be a kitty who's going to be adopted. So since I've pretty much used all of my Western medicine abilities and haven't come up with a solution, I'm going to start acupuncture today. In the first treatment, we didn't see much response at all. That was last week, and the second treatment was a few days ago, and we started seeing improved function in his left rear and his right rear, and we got his tail back. His tail is now mobile. So I found 2 areas on his spine that I'm going to treat, and then I'm going to use master points that we know have additional quality to help move chi, bring strength to the rear limbs. So I'll be using a point that's on the outside of his ankle. I'm going to use a point that's behind his knee, as well as the ones that are along his spine. It'll be a total of about 8 needles, which for a kitten is about as much as he's going to be willing to put up with. Whoa!
Part of my job here at Pet Helpers is to get the word about animals and events out to the local media. I just started as the manager of communications, advocacy, and outreach. I replaced Lauren Lipsey. I'm still getting my feet wet here and just kind of figuring out how things work.
Harness the media and have them serve as partners for us getting our message out is absolutely essential to our operations and expand the reach of our mission.
Today I'm taking one of our shelter dogs to a news station to see if we can't get a little more publicity and get him adopted. I knew Hughes didn't do stairs, but I forgot that there were some stairs up to the entrance, and he's not exactly a small dog.
All right, I gotcha.
I've done this a couple of times on the news, and it's always gone great, but I think Hughes must have a little stage fright because he chose the green room floor to relieve himself, and I'm a little worried that the people at the news might not understand.
So Marmy is actually feeling well enough now that he's resisting his acupuncture, where before he was an excellent patient and just sat here and made biscuits and purred. So that's a good sign.
He looks so much better, and he's been walking and using his foot.
Yeah,
it's just amazing.
It's almost a difference from this morning on the way he's using his foot.
When I see Marmalade walking so much better than when he came in, it just makes me so happy and relieved to see him making a recovery.
He wasn't able to lift himself up, but he now seemed to know that his toes were at the end of his left leg. And that was much better than what we had previously. So I'm encouraged from just this little bit of activity. So he'll still knuckle. That's the last thing that's going to improve. But the fact that he's got some strength in that back leg, what we're seeing is his sensation is moving down towards his foot. So he's more aware of where his feet are, where before they were just numb to him.
It was just dragging like
that.
And now he's turning it the right way.
Yep. And he's completely functional with his left rear now.
I think Dr. McKim is amazing. She never gives up on any animal. A lot of places would have given up on him.
I love this color. I think they tend to be special cats.
Stay right over here in this area, and I'll let you know when we're ready.
They've called us in and we're now on standby getting ready for the interview. I can't shake the thought of Hughes peeing right in front of everybody on TV.
3, 2.
Welcome back to News to It Noon. We got a lot going on this weekend.
I'm just praying he'll keep it together for the next 2 or 3 minutes.
Caroline is doing her best to keep Hughes calm as they wait for their time slot on the local news.
I can't shake the thought of Hughes peeing right in front of everybody on TV. I'm just praying he'll keep it together for the next 2 or 3 minutes.
12:22. Welcome back to News 2 at Noon. Caroline Morris is here with us from Pet Helpers. Caroline, Pet of the Week time. We got a couple of things to talk about first. Let's introduce Hughes to the crowd.
Yes.
And then we've got a topic we need to discuss.
This is Hughes. He is a purebred collie.
I can tell. And he's cool too. He's a camera hog.
He is. He likes it. He likes being on air. He is 2 years old and is an owner.
Nice age.
An owner surrender.
It's hard to focus on the message I need to relay when in the back of my head, all I'm thinking is, Hughes, please don't pee for another couple of minutes.
Really wanted to talk to folks about dogs in cars. In 70-degree weather, when your dog is in a car for 10 minutes, it is 95 degrees in that car.
Right, and we have days here where we're well into the 90s. So what you're looking at with that is things going way, way, way hard.
So you really need to think about that.
Just think about that. And head over to pethelpers.org if you have any questions about anything. They can always answer those. Caroline, good to have you. Go see him out on Folly Road, James Island. Let's get this one home. We're coming right back. 12:25, you're watching News 2 Today.
I think everything went really well on the segment. I got my message out there, and hopefully we got more attention to Hughes. And with his beauty, I'm sure he'll be snapped up right away.
All right, buddy. Let's get you back and let's get me cleaned up, huh?
I'm glad today's over. It was definitely a stressful one, and having another media appearance under my belt just helps make me a better professional and means that I'll continue to get better at presenting our animals to the public.
After just a few minutes of acupuncture, Marmalade is showing signs of improvement. But because of the severity of his injuries, he's not out of the woods just yet.
I've never seen an organization that can be so committed to a single little critter. So he will get as much time as we think he needs to see an improvement, which might be several weeks. But if he starts to decline, loses function with his bladder or his bowels, and the quality of his life is declining, I'm going to have to make a difficult decision and not let him suffer.
Oh no, what is that? Well, I just pulled up to work and noticed that outside the door there was a box, and I was hoping and praying that it was just an empty box that someone had put out for trash. They were going to take out recycling later. Did you guys see this box out here? No. Wasn't here when you got here this morning?
No, I didn't see it. I just brought it mail too.
Okay. I think it's probably a cat. So we should probably go get the scanner and a carrier. It was heavier than I had wanted it to be if it was an empty box, and it walked inside and it turned out to be a cat that someone had left there. Can't believe someone just dropped her off. And she definitely wasn't there when you guys got here?
I didn't see a box there. That doesn't, I mean, I walked out and walked right back in.
The sad part is that they didn't feel comfortable enough with an animal shelter to go inside and get help. I really wish that we could have just talked to them, you know. If there was more information we could have gotten, you know, all the more better that we can help the animal with. We have a microchip scanner. It picks up little data that's on a teeny tiny little microchip the size of rice that's embedded in an animal. We scan it and it brings up a number. That number has contact information associated with it, So we have to call the microchip company, and hopefully they've registered the microchip, and we're going to be able to find their owners that way.
Yeah. Well, she's not chipped.
Nothing came up, so unfortunately we have nowhere to go now other than just admission. We're going to go ahead and get her vaccinated, get her tested for feline leukemia, feline AIDS, make sure that she gets spayed. We do a stray hold, and then we put her up for adoption.
He said, no, I'm going to go back into my cage. Let's put you up here.
Despite Marmalade's improvement with the use of acupuncture, he is still suffering from other injuries caused by the car accident. Today, he is recovering from hernia surgery.
So Marmy came through his surgery well. It was a little bit more damage there than I had expected. And when he initially woke up, he looked pretty happy, but about 3 hours later, we noticed that he was starting to look at his side and cry a little bit. And what that says to me is that he has not yet absorbed enough of this medication for pain control. So we topped it off with a little additional pain control from another drug category. Oh, he's the best. Oh, buddy.
How's little Marmalade?
Well, he's a little uncomfortable after his hernia surgery, so the Buprenex that you gave him, I don't think it's had an impact yet. So I think we're going to give him a microdose of the dexdomitor, give him a couple of hours of relief, and by then the others should kick in. So we'll leave him here tonight, and then if you're still willing, he can go home tomorrow and have a little TLC at Auntie Taylor's. Today, she volunteered to take Marmy home for the weekend. Aside from being a fabulous technician and a wonderful person, she also is one of the best caregivers that we have.
I'm going to take him home to foster him to recover so he's not left overnight alone. In case he was in a lot of pain or something happened, I could see him, and then also just to hold him so he's not all by himself.
Oh, honey.
So sad to see him.
I know, because he's such a fun little guy.
It makes me almost start welling up in tears because I just want him to feel better. I know that we're helping him, but it's hard to see him in so much pain.
Marmy is one of those incredibly sweet cats that when you just look at him, he purrs. He's nothing but sweetness and kindness. It's really disturbing to everybody, myself included, to think he may not make it.
Today I'm taking Chopper to the local radio station to talk a little bit about him and see if we can find him a good home. I'm not a morning person, so 6:45 a.m. calls are not my favorite, but it's worth it if we can find Chopper a good home.
You ready for radio? Yeah?
He has a special place in my heart. I thought he was going to be adopted right away, but for whatever reason, he's been here for over a month. So I'm going to see if we can get him a little extra publicity with this radio appearance. I'm a little nervous today. I've never done radio, and I don't know if I have a radio voice. When I go on TV, the attention tends to be more on the animal and less on me.
Hey guys!
What up, youngin?
This is Chopper.
Hey, Chopper.
He's been here a month, and I don't know why, because I thought he was going to go in the first couple days, so we need to get him some good pub.
741 Box and Laura, special guest in studio. We'll talk to you in just a second, though first Heather back on the line with another big topic.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sitting here waiting, it's kind of just starting to hit me. I'm going to be on the radio live. I know what I want to talk about, but I don't know exactly what they're going to ask me.
Keegan has put aside her regular duties to help begin a formal intake on the abandoned cat.
Hey guys. Here, we found this cat. It was outside the clinic, so there's no microchip on it, and no one saw anyone drop it off, so we're gonna have to get and take it.
You wonder what's going through somebody's mind to think that it's an okay thing to do. They know it's wrong, so they're embarrassed, so they don't want to come in. They're afraid that we're not going to help them. It's just very sad for the cat to just be abandoned like that.
She's a little upset now, I think, but once she calms down a little bit, I think she'll be all right. So, all right, thank you. Lily and Brittany will take over now. They're going to go ahead and just do a physical check on her, make sure she's not injured, and check for fleas. They're going to vaccinate her. Our hopes is that she is negative for feline leukemia, feline AIDS, and we can find her a home.
Get an intake sheet out. Come on, it's okay. Yep, there you go.
Good girl.
You're a little more brave with these. And I've had scars all over me, you know, because of the cats. Brittany, it just seems like she can talk to them. They don't typically freak out on her as much as other people.
Unexpectedly, one of the shelter cats, Licorice, decides to show her dominance to the new cat.
Get. She's just gonna try to come in. Licorice just hanging out. She realizes there's some strange cat. The cat was really scared, and Licorice, you know, came over to check it out, and we weren't expecting it. We should have, you know, confined Licorice and thought ahead of time. Licorice trying to pick fights. I got scratched, can cause an infection, and it's just painful. So immediately, I had to clean it out.
Sorry, girl. Ooh, she's like really mad now.
We should probably let her settle down for a while. It's very stressful. I was dropped off at, you know, at the door in a box, and then we bring it in, and we're trying to, you know, stick it with needles. So we decided, instead of us getting hurt again, we're just going to let her chill out for about an hour or so, and then try the medical intake again.
It's 7:42 right now in studio. Pet helpers.
Good day.
Hey, everybody.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am fantastic. We look forward to Tuesdays with Pet Helpers in studio. Caroline in today brought Chopper.
I brought Chopper. Chopper is a 7-year-old retriever mix. Great bushy tail, doubles as a Swiffer, you know, if you need that.
Can I just tell people that are maybe thinking about adopting a dog something?
Get to the chopper.
Nice.
No. So Chopper is a 7-year-old retriever mix. You said good with other dogs.
Great with dogs. Used to live with a husky. Good with cats. Good with children.
How's Chopper doing with all this heat and humidity? I mean,
Yeah.
long fur and
Yeah,
you know.
Chopper's a great example of how you why you need to be careful, especially here in the Low Country. You know, one of the things we were talking about was dogs in cars.
I'm sure I start to sound like a broken record after a while, but it gets really hot and humid in Charleston, and people need to pay attention to this for the sake of the dogs.
Because, you know, you're driving home, you've got to run an errand, you say, I'm just going to be a minute. So today it's going to be 88. That means if you left your dog in the car, it would be 110 degrees in 10 minutes.
So what is the proper etiquette? Because I would just put a rock through the window.
I didn't really know what to say when Laura mentioned throwing a rock through the window. I haven't checked with Kevin, but I'm pretty sure that's something we wouldn't encourage.
Is that if I saw a dog suffering?
Somebody
I'd probably
did that
just go ahead
recently. Yeah, there was like a dog in the back seat.
I don't know that Pet Helpers can officially endorse rock throwing.
But you don't lose any sleep at night over it.
But if you're going to do it, I'm
Look,
not going to.
she's winking off air.
Right. I
She's
can't
winking.
imagine that you would be all busted up about that if somebody lost a window.
Really hope nobody throws a rock through a window and tries to blame it on Pet Helpers.
I mean, it's common sense stuff.
It really is.
10 minutes in a car, and, you know, they're in heat stress. They're in danger of going in heat stroke.
So leave the pets at home.
It's a nice idea to take them for a car ride, but make sure you don't need to stop anywhere. Right. Chopper would not do well in a car.
No, absolutely not. But Chopper needs a forever home.
Now, how much would it cost to adopt Chopper, and what does that all include?
Because Chopper just turned 7, he's only $25.
Come on.
Right?
Yeah.
And as always, if you can't adopt, you can always be a volunteer. You can always donate goods or money. So there's plenty of ways to help Pet Helpers. Find them online. Bye, Chopper. Wait. Get to the chopper.
Into the chopper.
Oh, what a sweet face. Thanks, Caroline.
Thank you.
All right, first radio appearance done, and I hope I said everything right, but at least it's another media appearance under my belt, and I think I'll feel better about it next time. Go back home.
She looks a lot more calm now. She looks sweet.
After an hour, the abandoned cat has finally calmed down. But Lily and Brittany aren't taking any chances with Licorice after what happened earlier today.
She's gonna try to come in. Her teeth look pretty good.
Her ears look pretty clean too.
Yeah.
How old do you think she is?
Saying about a year old. It's really encouraging to us, and it makes us feel a lot better knowing that she's so calm and friendly now. It's gonna make it a lot easier for her to find a home. And I'll get her scheduled for spay surgery for tomorrow too.
The cat will be taken to quarantine while Lily and Brittany await the test results. Once she is spayed and cleared of any serious diseases, she will be put out onto the adoption floor.
I hope she finds a really great home through our shelter. You know, hopefully a home that's a lot better than the one she came from, a lot more caring.
Well, the radio spot must have worked because within a couple hours we'd had several phone calls inquiring about Chopper, and he ended up finding a new home the next day. Hughes didn't stay long at all. He was adopted in less than a week, and somebody actually mentioned that they'd seen him on the news. It's really rewarding to know that I have a hand in helping get our animals adopted. I don't get to be as hands-on with the animals as some of our other staff members do, but it's really great when I can take them to an appearance and see the difference it makes in helping them find a new home.
It's been a week since the hernia surgery, and Marmalade is now fully healed and able to walk on his own.
I named Marmalade after my hospital cat that I had in Virginia. He was a healer cat. He would help the recovering animals come back to this world by just laying next to them and sharing his warmth. And when I see this little guy, I think maybe that kitty is back.